Namaste everyone and welcome to Om Incense Show with DJ, a show that helps you increase your incense quotient. So if you are an incense enthusiast, consider subscribing. And before we go ahead, I'd just like you to treat this episode as a podcast and just grab your favorite beverage and snacks and just relax while I give you company. And before we go ahead, a very Merry Christmas to all of us celebrating Christmas. And because Christmas is here, I just thought might as well read out something for you that aligns with Christmas. So I thought of reading a plant profile to you, which is Cedar. So Cedar is one of the incense ingredients. It's a very famous incense ingredient, and this fragrance is, of course, very much associated with Christmas. So today let's read about Cedar, and I'm reading this from the ebook called Sacred Aromatics by Evan from the Incense School, that's Northwest School of Aromatic Medicine. I'll be giving the link of this book in the description box, so you might just want to check that out. And it's a free ebook that you can just go on his website and you just have to give your email ID there and you'll be able to get it from there. So this is about Cedar. So the Latin name is Citrus sp, Thuja sp, Juniperus sp, and Chemaecyparis. Other names are incense cedar, white cedar, red cedar, yellow cedar, deodar, timber of the gods, Atlantic white cedar, Lebanon cedar, western or Pacific cedar, Atlas cedar, evergreen life. Family is Pinaceae, Cupressaceae. Parts used is wood, boughs and leaf. Aroma is woody, sharp, green, fresh, evergreen. An organ or system affiliation is respiratory, urinary, lymphatic and skin. Physiological effects are antibacterial, anticatarrhal, antifungal, anti-infectious, antiviral, astringent, calmative, decongestant, diuretic, expectorant, lymphatic, tonic, and vermifuge. Cedar is a very large evergreen coniferous tree with many different species found in many regions around the world. In its native growing regions of the Himalayas and the Mediterranean, cedar trees can grow upwards of 250 feet tall. There are two groups of cedars, those that are true cedars, that's Cedrus sp, and those that are not taxonomically true cedars. But for easy identification and to avoid confusion around their common names and botanical similarities, these trees are all commonly considered cedars. These false cedars are some of the most widespread trees in the Pacific Northwest of North America. These are mainly the Thuja, Juniperus and Chemaecyparis species. These trees can reach heights up to 200 to 230 feet tall with a trunk diameter of 9 to 15 feet. The evergreen, needle-like leaves of cedars are most commonly used as incense. Although the wood of the tree is sometimes used in incense, it is the part used most for cedar essential oil production and a wide variety of other utilitarian uses. Histories and stories of cedar. Western red cedar, that's Thuja plicata, was critical to life among Native American Northwest coastal Indians, who some still refer to themselves as people of the red cedar. The tree was considered sacred and was honored for its many uses. For thousands of years, Northwest natives used cedar wood as a building material for homes, canoes, totem poles, boxes, masks, artwork, ceremonial objects, and much more. It was also used to make clothing, baskets, ropes, blankets, and as firewood. Imagine yourself in older times in the heart of a coastal native village. The daily use of cedar in virtually every object and structure would have created a fresh, potent atmosphere, heavy with uplifting aromas of this ancient scented tree. Among these many practical uses, First Nations peoples use cedar for many spiritual and medicinal purposes as well. Its use in ancient civilizations around the world as an incense for offering and prayer are well documented and are in many cases still intact today. Another species, Lebanese cedar, Cedrus libani, is mentioned repeatedly in the Bible and Talmud. In biblical times, it was used to build ships, temples, including Solomon's temple, and palaces due to its versatile use as a building material and its spiritual significance. This very much reminds me of sandalwood, the Indian sandalwood. So we use it to make very many religious artifacts. So, and we have temples built with sandalwood, and we have very many other incense, temple related products that's made with sandalwood. So cedar seems somewhat like that. Cedar's reputation around the world as an unmatched building material is based on its immense strength, its weather and decay resistance, and its antifungal, antibacterial, and insect repellent properties. In the ancient story, cedar wood and myrtle were also said to have been offered to God as incense by Noah after surviving the biblical flood. Ancient Sumerians thought cedar groves to be the dwelling places of the gods and burnt its fragrant leaves and wood ceremonially. It was used in ancient Egypt as a sacred incense and perfume, as well as an embalming material due to its high decay resistant oil content. Egyptian sarcophaguses were often made of cedar wood, some of which are still in near perfect condition after 3,000 years. Cedar came to symbolize abundance, fertility, and spiritual strength. The name Cedrus originated from the Arabic word kidron, meaning power, or power of spiritual strength. Cedar was also used by ancient Nordic people to invoke the spirit of the god Odin, either as a sacrificial incense or by using a staff or wand of the wood. It is often used as incense to fortify personal strength and for stability in times of challenge, struggle, or crisis. It is said to help transform difficult situations into experiences where wisdom, strength, and willpower can be discovered. In Tibetan incense crafting, Himalayan cedar is one of the oldest incenses used and represents spiritual dedication and constant faith. It is highly valued in Tibet for aiding meditation and for its reputation of steering strayed individuals back onto their rightful path. Medicinal uses: strengthening and fortifying to the key. Cedar is a tonic used in traditional Chinese medicine for tonifying the kidneys and spleen pancreas. As incense, it has also been used to strengthen concentration and mental awareness, as an effective decongestant, and for coughs, colds, and other respiratory infections and ailments. In Ayurveda, the leaf is used to treat tuberculosis and various skin issues. In Western herbalism, cedar oil is used for its antifungal and antibacterial properties to treat athlete's foot, ringworm, nail fungus, and other external infections. It is also applied externally to treat rheumatism, warts, venereal diseases, and many skin disorders. In Native American medicine, cedar is helpful in the treatment of headaches, heart problems, menstrual regulation, and rheumatism due to its high content of the natural chemical thujone. They have also used cedar steam and smoke as an inhalant to treat catarrh, many respiratory ailments, colds, flu, and urinary infections. It has also been used in Native American medicine in the treatment of tuberculosis, toothache, stomachache, diarrhea, kidney complaints, and more. Magical and metaphysical uses. Among many native peoples of North America, cedar is considered one of the most sacred ceremonial herbs. Some tribes refer to it as evergreen life and use it as an offering to the spirit world. To amplify prayer as a smudge, as a blessing, and as an aid for receiving visions. It is also used in helping the body and mind in times of spiritual anxiety and stress. Furthermore, it is used by Native Americans for discovering one's purpose in life and how to find one's path in life, to walk in beauty and help people and the earth along the way. Cedar is also widely used for spiritual and energetic protection by people around the world. The smoke or the physical parts of the tree, such as the wood or leaf, are used in this case. Many Cherokee descendants carry a piece of cedar wood around their necks or in pouches for protection purposes. Cedar has a very grounding energy. In many esoteric traditions, it is known to help one become stronger in the face of their personal challenges in life. It helps one become more deeply rooted on their personal path, helping to cultivate spiritual strength and foundation. For many, working with cedar on a spiritual level has helped build confidence and courage. In a spiritual sense, cedar has been used to help people overcome deep-seated anxieties, self-doubt, and insecurities, strengthening one's roots and stoking the fire of confidence within. Many animistic-minded herbalists, healers, and medicine people call upon the spirit of cedar in times where strength, confidence, and courage are necessary to prevail or move forward through life's changes. So, this is what we had about cedar. I hope it inspired you, and you might just want to go ahead and use cedar essential oil because Christmas is around and this smell is very much like it's too Christmassy. So, you might just want to use that, and you might want to use cedar incense. You might just want to create your own cedar incenses and just enjoy cedar in any way that's possible for you. So that's all for the episode today. I hope you enjoyed this reading and you liked it. Check out the description box for the link of this ebook, and you might just want to go ahead and grab this for yourself and give it a good read. So that's all for the episode today. Thanks so much for listening to the podcast till now, and till we meet again next, take very good care of yourself. Namaste.
शंकर नमामि शंकर शिव शंकर शंभो